one period of play, the North Stars lead the Bruins by a score of 1-0. And with us right now is a fellow who's getting a rest, courtesy of the National Hockey League. And I guess at this point, the suspension was kind of in a position where no one really knew it was coming, because we had 2 games suspended, and all of a sudden they came back and said, well, you have one more because of the instigating rule. I guess, first of all, what is your reaction to the game suspension?
Well, I didn't even know I had 3. I thought I only had 2, but like you say, it's that new rule that come in this year that if you get an instigator on your second fight, it's an automatic game suspension and you're kicked out of the game. So, which nobody, they asked me about it, and I said, no, I'm sure I've only got 2, but I had that instigator when it was just 3.
Shane, I guess one of the questions is when you play a lot, and one of your roles as the enforcer for the hockey team, you come into a game. People prepare differently for games. Shooters think about goaltenders, where they're going to put the puck. Defensemen think about people coming down them. How about your role when you're kind of a checking type guy, kind of the enforcer in the hockey club?
Yeah, well, I probably get myself up the same as anybody else. It's just I do a different job. The only part about me is I can't go in a slump. I just go out there and hit somebody. It's a lot easier than guards or somebody that you got to produce. But no, I think I get up the same way as everybody else. Every game's a big game, and you got to do what it takes to get yourself ready.
When you look at this game tonight so far, it appears that the North Stars certainly were ready from the drop of the puck, and players who normally do not play a real physical game, like the Gartners and the Gabbins, going out and throwing their weight around, and that seems to be kind of an infectious type of a play because the other players are doing the same thing.
Well, you bet. When you're watching here, and I was watching, I seen Mike Gartner and Stewie Gavin and Gags going out there and running, guys. It gets you going. It got me going up in the press box, and I'm sure it got the guys on the bench. When you got guys like that normally don't do it, like your scorers and that, they show they're ready to play. It gets everybody up on the bench, and that's great because it gets everybody going.
Shane, the North Stars are off to a great start. They have faltered a little bit as of late, but the last 3 games are 1-1-1, coming off that loss against Edmonton 5-0 the other night. What is the attitude of the team right now? They know they've been up, they've been down, and someplace they feel good that they can get in between that area some way.
Well, that's right. At the start of the year, we had a couple good bounces that won us the games, and the teams that win, they win because they get the bounces and they work hard. At the start, we got the bounces. Now we're going through some tough times, and the teams that are successful, they shut this skid down. Like every team goes in the skid every year, and the better teams are the teams that can get out of the losing streak the easiest. And I think that we got a good team. We just got to believe in each other. We believed at the start. We knew we were down by a couple goals at the start of the year. We knew we can come back. We kind of got away from that a little bit now, and but we were starting to put some games together and hopefully get her back on track.
Is it tough to keep that confidence up for 80 games during the season?
Well, the good teams do. All the good teams, they know they can come back and they know they can win, and we got the personnel. Maybe we don't have that many goal scorers, but we got a lot of guys that are going to work hard. And if we can keep it. We can keep the games, down like with our defense, play good defense. I think we can win every game.
Well, I certainly hope you're right. Maybe this game, and this certainly is going to be a tough Christmas season with all the games on the road, but less distractions when you're on the road, right?
Thank you. That's right.
Shane Churla has been our guest. Thank you for being with us. The score here at the end of the first period: Minnesota 1, Boston 0. Now stay tuned for Newsbreak with Rod Grahams right after this.